A Paws for Your Pet with Lori Young. Brought to you by Jersey Shore Pharmacy.
Hi everyone. Putting together a home first aid kit for your pets is as easy as walking through your pharmacy doors. Today, pharmacist Mark Taylor,
Hello.
Hi Mark,
Hi.
is going to help us put our first aid kit together and tell us why we need these items. First and foremost, you would like to use a muzzle or slip lead for your protection and your pets. Mark, can you tell us a little bit about what products would be used in case of a bite or a scratch or any kind of wound?
Sure. First, you want to cleanse the wound. You can use products like Bactine, betadine, peroxide, or alcohol. They can also be dressed with Neosporin to help prevent an infection. Also can be covered with a gauze pad. They can be wrapped with a wrapped gauze or an ace bandage.
Mark, for sprains, swelling, and bruises, what products would you suggest?
Well, for sprains and bruises, we recommend making an Epsom salt solution. That can be mixed with water and use a gauze pad or a washcloth to apply it to the area. You can also buy heating pads or ice packs over the counter. For something as severe as a break, you can use splints. You really should consult your veterinarian because a break is a major injury, but in an emergency situation, a splint and an ace bandage will hold it in place.
Mark, if our pet spikes a fever of 102 to 103, then we know that's usually because of stress, correct?
Correct.
So in order to take their temperature, what would you suggest?
Well, take your temperature. You can buy a regular thermometer or a digital thermometer. It needs to be taken rectally.
Okay.
You can use a little bit of KY jelly
Right.
on the end of the thermometer.
Okay. And then a Scriptin in order to bring the fever down, correct?
Right, a Scriptin is a aspirin product. It is buffered with Maalox and is very easy on a dog's stomach.
On a dog. And for a cat, it's a little bit of a different situation.
Cats, you should really consult your veterinarian.
What about for diarrhea and vomiting? What would you suggest?
Sure, Pepto-Bismol is available over the counter if your veterinarian recommends it, and you can use a dosage dropper to administer the right amount, and your veterinarian would be able to help you figure out your right dose.
And you administer it in the cheek, correct?
In the cheek, correct.
Okay, fine. And what about loss of electrolytes in their systems when they have diarrhea or they need to replenish the electrolytes?
Sure, dehydration is real common. A product like Pedialyte
Yes.
will work well. Again, you can use a dropper to administer it. Just draw the right amount up that the veterinarian tells you, and you can put it in their cheek.
Mark Taylor, thank you so much for this valuable information.
Thank you, Lori.
And when organizing your home first aid kit, please make sure that you put one together for travel. You can make the difference between a life-threatening situation for your pets. And our featured celebrity pets of the week are Boots and Waffles from the Ocean City Humane Society. Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about these two beautiful adoptable cats?
Sure, I'd love to. Boots is just about a year old. He's a black and white domestic short-hair. He's a very friendly cat. He's been at the shelter his whole life, and he's looking for a home now. He is great with dogs and cats and kids. He would be wonderful for just about any home.
And Waffles.
And Waffles here is about 7 years old, so he's looking for his second chance at a permanent home. And he's a very sweet cat, would be great in a quiet home, older children, but with dogs and cats, he's just fine. And he would be a wonderful pet for just about any home.
That's
they can be
great.
adopted out together or separately.
And your website?
We're at hsocnj.org.
And thank you, Boots. Thank you, Waffles. Thank you, Kevin and
you.
Mark.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time on A Paws for Your Pet.
A Paws for Your Pet with Lori Young.
Welcome to Jersey Shore Pharmacy, your full-service, independently owned pharmacy where you'll see the same face and get the same great service every time. For your next prescription, stop by and see Mark and his courteous staff at Jersey Shore Pharmacy.
Pharmacy should be